Okay, in this disease chapter, one disease condition, that is the pica. Okay, in previous video we have discussed what is meant by pica, what are the types is there, up to that we are discussed. In this video we are going to discuss about what are the causes of pica, why the child will be taking non-nutritious food as like food materials. Okay, in this some causes is there, some reasons is there. That is the first one, the child when taking this type of non-nutritious food, once they are eating means they are getting a good taste, okay, adequate taste they are having. That's why they are eating this type of non-nutritious food like chalk pieces or slate pencils or some of the book pencils, okay, or clay or some type of glass, okay, like that they are eating. Once they are taking means they are getting some type of adequate taste. Another one is some of the neurological changes due to the body not supportive or the body not receiving particular taste. Okay, you are taking non-nutritious food, don't eat like that, the signals not giving from the brain. Okay, the tongue will not taking any taste or any response or any neurotransmitters. That's why the child may be eating this type of non-nutritious food materials. Okay, next another one is due to some children due to suffering of iron deficiency anemia. Okay, in the body blood percentage will be low, means those children will be eating so much of this non-nutritious food materials. Okay, this is the major reason who are suffering iron deficiency anemia or low hemoglobin percentage in their body. Okay, those children are eating this type of chalk pieces or the slate pencils. Okay, another one is the family issues. Some of families, they are not maintaining good interpersonal relationship, or in that family they are not having any good coordination. Okay, the family having some struggles, some problems in between the parents or in between the wife and husband or in between the family members. Okay, they are not giving or they are not pay attention on the children. Okay, due to that reasons the child will be taking this type of non-nutritious food. Okay, another one is sometimes parental neglect. Okay, some parents are not giving proper care to the children. Okay, this food will be very important or very nutritive food for your body, or normal love and affection also they are not providing to their children. Okay, that's why the child will be eating this type of non-nutritious food. Okay, many of the children due to the neglect of parents, the child will be eating this type of food. Next, another reason like pregnancy period. Okay, from the pregnancy period the mother will taking this type of non-nutritious food. Why? Because some physiological changes will be there now in the abdomen. Okay, in the normal pre-pregnant state there is no any physiological changes, but once the mother will conceive means she has some type of physiological changes in their body. Due to that reasons she want to eat variety tasty food items. Okay, due to that reasons many of the antenatal mothers they are interested for eating some soil or some type of wood or some chalk pieces, some slate pencils they are eating. Okay, due to these reasons. Next, another one is due to the poverty, means many of the children is there in the family. Okay, the family low income status, proper nutritious food not available. Due to that reasons for fulfilling their basic needs, the child will be eating this type of food materials. Another one is due to the disorganized family structure. In the family there is no proper punctuality or proper communication, proper maintenance, or there is no good organization in the family. Okay, head of the family or who is there, that person not having well talent how to maintain family, what is the basic needs of the family members, or what are the problems is there in the family members, how to solve that problem. They are not decided, they are not discussed in front of family members. Okay, due to that reasons the child will feel insecurity, the child may be eating this type of non-nutritious food. Okay, next another one is the mineral deficiency in the body. Some of the minerals will be there for protecting our body. Okay, due to that reasons the child may be taking, due to the deficiency of minerals, the child eating non-nutritive food. Next another reason like hookworm infestations. We are discussed, many of the diseases will come some type of hookworms, tapeworms, pinworms. These also one type of parasitic organisms. These also cause some type of parasitic infections to the body. Due to these reasons, what happens means the child continuously having that problem like excretion of stool or diarrhea. Okay, due to these reasons the child will be eating non-nutritious food. Okay, these are the causes for pica. Next we are going to discuss about clinical manifestations of pica. Once the child will be suffering with the this type of pica, what are the symptoms we are identified? Means in these symptoms like first one is the anemia. Okay, once they are taking this type of non-nutritious food, okay, the body not receiving any energy or any nutritive values. Okay, that's why the body having the low hemoglobin percentage in the blood. Another symptom like vitamin deficiency. Many of the children suffering with the vitamin deficiency. Why? Because once the child will be taking a rice or the food particles, means in that food or items so many of vitamins is there. Water soluble vitamins, fat soluble vitamins. In that fat soluble vitamins A, D, E, K. Water soluble vitamins B1, B complex vitamins, vitamin C. Okay, some vitamins will be protecting our body from the diseases. Okay, in that body not getting any vitamins. Why? Because the child not eating any food. Okay, that's why the child will be suffering with the vitamin deficiency. Next, another one is the behavioral problems. When we are assessing a child, the child having the some type of behavioral problems, means they are not having good cooperation or good coordination, or they are not playing with the siblings or the neighbors. Okay, they are having the aggressive behavior, or continuously they are having the depression. Okay, proper eating or proper communication or proper coordination they are not maintained. Okay, next another symptom like big lump upper the abdomen. When we are assessing the child, okay, when we are doing physical examination of the child on the abdomen, especially upper abdominal region, okay, in the stomach we are assessed this type of big lump. Why? Because the food should not digested. Once the child will be taking glass pieces, means small glasses, the glass is not digested, that will be stored as like tumor. Okay, sometimes the child will be taking this type of chalk pieces or the some slate pencils, they are continuously eating, means that they are forming a one type of big lump. Okay, the tumor like structure will be accumulated on the abdomen of the children. Okay, this type of major clinical manifestations we are identified whose children is undergone this type of pica. Okay, thank you everyone. Next management we are going to discuss. Okay, in this management especially first of all, as a parents we have to pay the good attention. Okay, we have to pay an attention on the children's especially what type of care. Okay, what is the child will be getting a good care from the parents or not. As a parents we have to pay an good attention on the children's. Why? Because the child we are not giving any good care or proper care, means the child will be having one type of problem, that is the unwanted materials or non-nutritive materials they are eating. Okay, that's why for protecting this type of disorders, for preventing this type of disorders, as a parents we have to pay an attention. is there any eating of non-nutritious food by the children or not, once we will check it. Okay, next another one is the nutritional deficiency. Okay, as a parents we have to correct the or we have to improve the nutritional status of the children. Okay, we are reducing the nutritional deficiency in the children. Okay, next another one is the we as a parents we have to improve the meal timings. Okay, proper timings we should plan and we should implement the meal timings. In the breakfast in the morning we have to provide some breakfast as tiffins like idli, upma, dosa, puri, whatever interested by the children, that interested, that liked food we have to provide to the children. Okay, in the lunch time what is the food we have to provide it, what is the healthy food, dinner. Okay, means meal time we have to prepare or plan and implement that particular meal timings. Okay, next another one is the emotions. In the children sometimes they are suffering with the some type of emotions. Okay, that emotions will be prevented. Okay, once we are controlling that particular emotions means then the child did not take any non-nutritious food. Always they want to interest for eating the good or which one is healthy food, those fruits or the some type of milk or some juices they want to drink. Okay, that healthy food they are taking. Next another step like does not leave child alone. Why? Because once the child will be living alone means they want to concentrate for eating this type of non-nutritious food. Okay, once we are taking these chalk pieces or the slate pencils or okay book pencils, whatever it may be, that will be eating, they are having a one interest or concentration. Okay, for preventing this, for avoiding these problems, don't leave alone the children. Okay, always we have to protect and we have to supervise the children. Next another one is the this is the major final step, that is the child keep always busy, means by playing for toys or by eating food materials or the child when feel stomach full means they are not having any idea for eating this type of waste products. Okay, the child having empty stomach means continuously they are interested or they are searching for which one is available, which one is the non-nutritious food is there in the home. Okay, that purpose the child will be continuously searching and eating. Okay, as a parents we have to keep the child always stomach full. Okay, next for by busy means the child will be playing with the fingers or with the toys or they are playing with the siblings or neighbors. Okay, they are busy means their mind not having any interest on the non-nutritious food. Okay, next another one is the prevent the boredom. Okay, once the child will have the some type of boredom means they want to eat. Okay, they are avoiding this type of boredom and they are participating in the group communications or group activity. Okay, they are continuously preventing or reducing their thoughts. Okay, they are avoiding this type of thoughts by giving parents suggestions and advices. Okay, this is regarding management of the pica.